obvious thing you can do is sign up for English class. If you want to sign up for English class, the most sensible thing you can do is sign up for English class with Vaughn. If you want to sign up for English class with Vaughn, the easiest thing you can do is sign up for 2 hours of class a week. But if you really want to improve your English, the best thing you can do is sign up for Vaughn Premium. 7.5 hours of class a week with the best English teachers in the business. That's the best thing about Vaughn Premium. Plus, a daytown experience at the end of the course. And that's the coolest thing about Vaughn Premium. Vaughn Premium for people who are serious about improving their English.
Infórmate del curso intensivo Vaughan Premium en el 91-133-5833.
Hola, queridos oyentes. Quería hablaros un poco de los cursos intensivos en grupos reducidos que tenemos 1 o 2 veces a la semana porque, bueno, yo me acuerdo cuando empecé a dar clases en Vaughan ahí por el 2006 y me acuerdo de la dinámica que hemos tenido en esos cursos. Eran, pues eso, grupos reducidos de 5 o 6 personas y, claro, al principio nadie ni sabía inglés ni conocía a sus compañeros y a lo largo de esos 3 meses que dura ese trimestral, pues se ha formado un grupo realmente bonito. Se han formado amistades, la gente aprendía muchísimo y era una manera muy divertida y muy amena de pasar las tardes, pues eso, 2 veces o 3 veces a la semana. Entonces os animo mucho a apuntaros a esos cursos intensivos o trimestrales que tenemos y si queréis pues llamadnos para más información al 91 133 5833.
Ay, sería genial tener un campamento para mis hijos totalmente en inglés y que encima fuesen campamentos temáticos para que se lo pasaran genial. Caballeros y princesas, Harry Potter, máquinas del tiempo, talent show. Pues si encima no tuviesen que salir de Madrid, ¡buah, eso sería fantástico! Y si además no tuvieran que dormir fuera de casa y pudieran volver el mismo día, ¿tendrán algo así los de Vaughan?
Lo tenemos. Se llama Urban Camps. Llámanos al 91-133-5832 y te lo contaremos todo. 91-133-5832. Este verano tus hijos van a vivir un montón de aventuras en inglés. Y sin salir de Madrid, en los Urban Camps tenemos un montón de aventuras y temáticas disponibles y todo sin que los peques tengan que dormir fuera de casa. Tu reserva ya en campamentosvaughan.com. Urban Camps, aventuras en inglés. No las dejes escapar. Disfruta de los Urban Camps en Las Rozas, Colegio Europeo de Madrid, en Aluche, Colegio Santa Gema Galgani, Las Tablas, Colegio Estudiantes, en Metropolitano, Ciudad Universitaria, CMU Isabel de España y en Arganda, Colegio Say Virgen de la Soledad. Infórmate de los campamentos de Vaughan en campamentosvaughan.com. Aquí comienza Inglés Online TVE.
Everybody, welcome to the program. Welcome to the show. It is class number 77 today, everybody, of Inglés Online TVE. And I will say episode, as it says here, repasamos el capítulo 77. Capítulo, in English, we would say episode, not chapter. Chapter is for books. Chapter 10. Episode 77. Today, here we are with episode number 77 of our class, our English course today, which is called Inglés Online TVE. And it's called TVE because here in Spain, there's Televisión Española. And on Channel 2, you can watch us there every morning from 7:30 until 8 every morning on Channel 2. And then you can also review the contents live with me every day, every afternoon. Here I am on YouTube, Inglés Online TVE. And we have some people writing in. Marcel Mann says, hi, everybody. How are you, Kyle? Let's learn some English. All right. Espero que sí. I hope so. Hi, Kyle. I'm here from South Carolina, says Yoli. Yoli's joining us from South Carolina in the United States. Thank you for connecting. And Maria Pilar had a question. She said, Kyle, I couldn't understand anything about the expression of the day. She's talking about the drive time show from earlier. And the expression of the day was a baker's dozen. A baker's dozen, which is 13, which is una docena, right, del panadero. Basically, would be the translation, el panadero, the baker. Or the baker, yeah, the baker would be like, panadero, I guess would be like the bread maker, but the baker, someone who, hornear, the verb to bake, who prepares baked goods, right? So a baker's dozen is 13. So a dozen, una docena, is 12, but a baker's dozen is 13. It's an expression implying that imagine you have a nice neighborhood baker, and he's a nice guy, and you go and you buy 12 cookies, and he gives you 13. He gives you an extra one. Baker's dozen. That's our expression today. Okay. We're going to take a look as more and more people populate today's chat. You can join us on YouTube, right? Completely free of charge, completely live, completely everything live. You and me right here. I'll answer your questions. I'm your private teacher right here. No cuesta nada. Aquí estoy. So you can connect on YouTube, ask me questions. You can view, you can see what's happening in the studio. Completely live. Okay, so join us, connect, subscribe, and be sure to hit the bell. When you subscribe, hit the bell, the campana, so that you get notifications as new programs go live, which is the case every day at 7 o'clock. Okay. Belen says, hello, Kyle. I want to send my condolences on the loss of people who died in Toronto yesterday. It's a shame that those things happen. We're all with Canada today. Well, thank you very much. I'm not from Toronto, but I do have friends from Toronto, and it's obviously very sad, very terrible news to hear what happened in Toronto yesterday. So I also hope that those people deal with things as it's terrible. It's a terrible thing to deal with, that kind of loss, but we are thinking about them. Yes, and I thank you for that comment, Belen. Okay, but let's get things started as we go ahead with class number 77. Let's take a look at our beginner content.
Nivel básico.
Nivel básico. Nivel básico. Yolanda's listening. She says, I'm listening from Laredo today. I hope everything is great over Madrid way. Over there. And it is. Today is the first day of what feels to me like summer. It's not summer yet. We're in spring. Summer's a long way away, but still many weeks. But today is the day that I definitely couldn't wear a jacket today. And I felt hot. I felt hot all day. Very warm all day. Right? I feel like now I've put my jacket away until October. That's the way I feel today. I don't know if I'll get it out. Maybe in the evenings, but let's see, quickly, before we look at our sentence, let's see, people are saying, Maria Pilar, oh, thanks, Kyle, you're a great teacher and the best person. Oh, thank you very much, Maria Pilar, thank you very much. Marcel Man, I forgot we're with Toronto. Oh, thank you very much. Kyle, you didn't do the interrogative challenge yesterday and today. Yeah. I know. Well, I'll do the later on. I don't normally do an interrogative challenge in this program, but maybe we can do one later. We'll see if there's time. If not, tomorrow on the Drive Time Show. It's in my book, the verb circus, Los verbos esenciales del inglés. There are many, many, many interrogative exercises you can work through with the book. You can also practice, go to Evox and pull up any one of my shows, and you can find the interrogative challenge. And almost all of them, 98% of them, contain that challenge. But you're right. It's good to do it every day. And we'll do it tomorrow. Special guest tomorrow, by the way. Coming to the Drive Time show, that is. One of the guys from El Hormiguero is coming to the show tomorrow. Anyway, that'll be on the Drive Time show at 6 o'clock. Jose Luis says, "Hi, Kyle. Tengo una pregunta." He says, "I'm sorry. I'm writing in Spanish. Does the... oh, yeah." He says, "The Vaughn shop doesn't ship to the Dominican Republic." Well, I don't know what to tell you. Que no mandamos libros a República Dominicana. Eso no sabía. I don't know. Juanjo doesn't know either. I don't know why. Sorry. Hoy traté de comprar unos libros y no pude. I'm sorry. Anyway, I wish we could help you. But, you can buy some. Try Amazon. Try Amazon. That might be a way to get them. Valentino, it's typical for a Canadian, right? Feeling a little hot in springtime. Yeah, well, it's warm today in Madrid. I see everyone is keeping you on your toes with your sections. They are. People are keeping me on my toes. I have to be fully accountable here. All right. Beginner, everybody. Beginner section. Both of them are very excited about their new job. Both of them. Ambos, los dos. Both of them. So who's an English teacher? Me or Fitz? And you say, oh, both of you are English teachers. Who was born in Canada? Me or my brother? Both of you were born in Canada. Who plays for Real Madrid? Ronaldo or Marcelo? Both of them play for Real Madrid, right? Who's Chinese? Juanjo or Nacho? ¿Quién es chino? Juanjo o Nacho? Ninguno. Neither of them are Chinese. So the opposite of both is neither. Right? Who's in the office today? Richard or Rob? Both of them. Both of them are in the office. So here, the sentence, both of them are very excited, very emocionados. They're very excited. Oh, I'm excited about today's show. I've been looking forward to the show all day long. I'm very excited about it. I've been excited about it all day. I was excited about it yesterday. I'm excited about it now. I've been excited about it all day. Excited. To be excited about. Juanjo is excited about today's Drive Time show. He told me before, he said, Kyle, well, he was excited this afternoon. He said, Kyle, I was very excited about that show today. Antonio joined us from Valencia. He was excited about joining me on the show. Both of them are very excited about their new job. Their new job, su nuevo trabajo. In the plural, there, still there, right? Both of them are excited about their new job. Good expression. So, both of them are, and then so in the negative, when two people have something in common negatively, like neither of them are angry. Who's angry? Christina or Lucy? Neither of them are angry, right? Who works for a circus? Fitz or Richard? Neither of them work for a circus. Okay. Who wrote about love? Paul McCartney or John Lennon? Both of them wrote about love. Who wrote the song The River? Was it Paul McCartney or was it Elton John? Neither of them wrote The River. That was the boss, right? It was Springsteen that wrote The River. Okay. Let's see. People are writing in. Oh, boy, people are writing in. Oh, Olha says, hi, Kyle. I'd like you to do on the same page on the Drive Time show. Yeah, that's a good idea. We could do that again. Every once in a while it appears. Neither, N-E-I-T-H-E-R, says Valentino. That is the correct spelling. Not N-E-A, Nea. No, it's N-E-I-T-H-E-R, neither. Belen says, are you looking for a particular book? Because most of them are on Amazon. That's true, but I think the comment, we're talking about buying books in the Dominican Republic. That's what we were talking about. Jose Luis, he wants to buy some Vaughn books and he can't get them shipped to the Dominican Republic. So I said, try Amazon. Maybe they will have it, but I don't know. The Vaughn shop evidently doesn't ship them there, according to Jose Luis. So I don't know. I said, maybe try Amazon in the Dominican Republic, but I'm not sure. Anyway, okay. Our beginner sentence, both of them are very excited about their new job. Good. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at today's intermediate content.
Nivel intermedio.
Nivel intermedio. Yes, it's our intermediate content. Intermediate. Why won't it be ready? We're running out of time. Why won't it be ready? To be ready. Estar listo. ¿Por qué no estará listo? Why won't it be ready? Estará listo. It will be ready. No estará listo. It won't be ready. ¿Y por qué? Why not? Why won't it be ready? Why won't it be ready? Why won't it be ready? Yes, Valentino says both. Ambas. Correct. Ambas, both. But yes, but why here? Why in the intermediate sentence? Why won't it be ready? We're running out of time. Estamos quedando sin tiempo. O quedamos sin tiempo. We're running out of. So to run out of is when something becomes depleted. The process of becoming depleted. So I have a pen here. If you're watching this stream, you can see my pen, but my pen is running out of ink. Está quedando sin tinta. It's running out of ink. It's running out of ink. It's running. So the ink gets to be less and less. It is running out, quedándose. No, quedando sin, no? It's running out of, running out. And then there comes a moment when there's no ink left. And it is out. It's out of ink. There's no ink left, so I throw the pen away because it's out of ink. So to run out of, estamos quedando sin tiempo. We're running out of time. My pen is running out of ink. My patience is running out. Right? If you have to be tolerant with someone for a long time and put up with them, eventually your patience runs out. Right? To run out of. Now, Carlos, I'm going to go back. Well, Carlos has a question. It actually relates to our first sentence again. Both of them are very excited about their new job. He says, couldn't you say none instead of neither? Well, none is used with more than two. So I would say, who is Chinese? Me, Juanjo, or Nacho? None of us are Chinese. Who's Chinese? Me or Juanjo? Neither of us are Chinese. And me, Juanjo, and Richard? None of us. So none when there's more than two. Neither when there's two. And in the affirmative, we have ambos, los dos, both, and then todos when you have more. So all. So who lives in Spain? Me or not me or Juanjo? Juanjo or I? both of us. Both of us live in Spain. And me, Juanjo, and Richard, all of us live in Spain, right? Okay. Valentino says, what about running out commission? I don't understand that. I heard that expression. I can't remember. No, I'm not sure what you mean there, Valentino. But our sentence today, our intermediate sentence, why won't it be ready? ¿Por qué no estará listo? Estamos quedando sin tiempo. We're running out of time. We're running out of. And of with one F, right? Not off. Two F's is off. There's no action. When you have two F's, there's no action in the vocal cords. You have a specific way. You can tell if you're pronouncing correctly or not. Two F's, you do not activate the vocal cord. Off. Well, the you do, but off. Like office, oficina, office, off, office. And with one F, it's like, it's of, like oven, horno, oven. O-V-E-N, oven. But the F, the single F is off, that F, off, and then of, and then off of, like de. Get your feet off of the table. Take your feet off of the table. Okay. All right. Why won't it be ready? We're running out of time. Right? Vibrating the vocal cords. We're running out of time. Okay. Let's push forward and take a look at our advanced content.
Nivel avanzado.
All right, advanced content. Will you have gone through the whole report by the time I get back from the shop? This is a great example of the future perfect tense. So I know Juanjo. Conozco a Juanjo. Claro que sí. I've known Juanjo for 6 years. But I will have known Juanjo for 7 years by this time next year. So he's saying, a estas alturas del año que viene, by this time next year. So I know him. I've known him for 6 years, and I will have known him for 7 years by this time next year. So the question here in the advanced content is, will you have gone through the whole report? Now, to go through is repasar. Will you have reviewed the whole report? Will you have gone through? So to go through is like go over, but repasando, but going through gives us this idea of physically like ojeando. You're physically moving through the book. You're progressing through the book. You're going through it. Will you have gone through the whole report by the time I get back from the shop? Para cuando vuelvo de la tienda? By the time. So I haven't got back from the shop yet. I'm at the shop. But when I get back, at that moment in the future, will you have gone through the whole report? That's the question. Will you have gone through the whole report by the time I get back from the shop? The shop, la tienda, right? The shop. Yeah, by the time I get back from the shop. Will you have gone through the whole report by the time I get back from the shop? Good one. Interesting sentence. And it allows us to use this structure, the future perfect tense, which is not a tense that we get to use every day. But it's an interesting one. Belen writes it and says, if you're a teacher, you shouldn't run out of patience because otherwise you're going to suffer a lot. Yeah. All right. Now, I had a question at the start of the stream today from Chema. You said, Kyle, 2 days in a row that you didn't do the interrogative challenge. So I said, all right, I'll do an interrogative challenge for you. We'll do a few. Okay, we'll do 5. We're not going to use the music today. We're just going to do the mastering the interrogative exercise. I'm going to give you the answer. Yo la respuesta y tú la pregunta. Okay? So if I say, it's red, you'll say, what color is it? Okay? Okay. So here we go. Number 1. And I need you to say these out loud at home. Okay? I'm going to give you the answer and you form the question asking for that information. Number 2. We had to wait 30 minutes. How long did you have to wait? Okay. How long did you have to? We had to wait 30 minutes. Number 2. It was Stephen's fault. It was Stephen's fault. Whose fault was it? Okay. Out loud. Whose fault was? ¿De quién fue la culpa? Whose fault was it? Number 3. She will be operated on next week. La semana que viene. So to be operated on. She'll be operated on next week. And the question? When will she be operated on? When will she be operated? So she's not doing the operate. She's not operating herself. She's being operated on. Right? It's passive. She's receiving the operation. When will she be operated on? Oh, she'll be operated on next week. She'll be operated on next week. Number 4. The company was founded in 1967. The company was founded. When was the company founded? When was the company founded? Okay. And finally, so to found a company, right? And finally, number 5, you can trust him for everything. And the question, what can you trust him for? Well, you can trust him for everything. Okay. Let's take a look quickly. So thank you, Chema. I tried to take your request there and do a few examples with the interrogative. But we just have a minute left in our show. I want to review some of the final questions. Belen says, if you're a teacher, you shouldn't run out of patience because otherwise you're going to suffer a lot. That's true. Sometimes the V sound and of is not often pronounced. The native speakers just delete it. Yes. Kyle has done it in the interview lately. Oh, maybe. Okay. Para cuando vuelva a la tienda. Presente subjuntivo en español. Yeah. By the time I get back. That's right. We will have learned English by the end of this course. The answer, of course, yes, we'll have learnt, right? Or learned. You can say, some people say learnt and others say learned. And Maria Pilar says, I agree, Belen, and so does Valentino. Yes, you guys have we have a wonderful teacher. Well, thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the interrogative challenge. You're the best teacher in the world. Oh, thank you very much, Gemma. Well, thank you very much. We're out of time. That's what the music tells us. My gosh. Okay. Whew. Just like that, time flies. But don't worry, tomorrow we'll be back with another one. We'll be back with another edition. It'll be class 78 tomorrow as we get into the Wednesday edition. Thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for listening, and thanks for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow with more. Bye-bye.